All right, man. Welcome back to another podcast. Blog Gang Talking. Gang Talking episode 110, man. It's your boy J Stu, man. Across from me, I got my boy Big Germ.
Yo, you know we here with it.
And next to me, I got Big 50.
Mr. Red Cup on guys Saturday, baby. Put your cups up.
And next to Big 50, we got a returning guest.
Yo,
Big Bird.
Bird at Law. What's up? Talk
Bird
to
at Low.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? You already know the producer desk. We got my boy T-Rob.
Gang. You already know what the going on, man.
Yes, sir, man. Brought Bert back in the building, man. Yeah, here chilling, bro. How y'all doing today?
Niggas living, boy.
Yeah, man. Bert came with the energy today, man. I love it.
Living. Well, y'all done fucked me up with this calypso.
Yeah. Hey, we stepped away from the slime a little bit.
They be here.
Who is y'all?
Well, Big Phil sharing the love.
I ain't gonna lie. He got that vlog game hospitality, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big 50? Yeah. Nigga had some lick. Nigga got ice. Shit nice. I ain't complaining.
Yeah. That's that hospitality, man.
Shit nice right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Hey, we don't condone drinking and driving, man. So I hope Bert get home safe.
Big Uber. Big Uber Pro. That's how we got here. That's how we gonna go.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
So for y'all that don't know, man, that boy Bert is a law specialist, man. You ever get in trouble, man, you gotta hit up that boy Bert, man. Tell him a little bit about yourself, Bert.
Experienced. That's all I say. I don't want to say law expert. Experienced.
Yes.
It's just, just typical things.
Yeah.
Anything you got a concern, question, you can reach out to me. I'll get you with the right person. I might be the right person.
Facts.
Just like that.
So what got you into law like that, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It got me into law being a black man and white people trying you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. White folk be trying you, but you have to, be assertive with how you gonna make sure you're valued, Some people don't see you as the value tool that you are.
Yeah.
They like to try and step on you and you have to step back.
Yeah.
It's just like an ant. Ant
And
trying to
sometimes-
bite you.
Facts.
Flick that bitch off or you stomp that bitch. That's just how it go.
Hell yeah.
I see it. But like I say, just the goal is beating all odds. That's all.
Beating all odds.
And
And
that's
helping,
what-
the youth understand.
I like to help people, but sometimes it's fuck people. So, like I say, beating all odds.
You said like sometimes you like to help people.
Yeah.
How do you for the audience, right? There's a lot of young black men that listen to our podcast. What kind of advice would you give young black men in how they should handle themselves in face of the police? Should they get in any type of sticky situations?
I mean, honestly, when, dealing with police, any police that you deal with, whether black, white, Spanish, Chinese, whatever, you want to deal with them with respect. You don't want to give them the opportunity to feel as if they can judge you or characterize you. You don't want to turn your character into somebody that's violent or somebody that needs to be handled with force. So you get what I'm saying? The more respectful you are, 9 times 10, the more that situation is going to play itself out with respect. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's first and foremost respect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, outside of that, if you got shit pending on your record, you got a warrant, I get it. I get it. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah.
I get it. I still say turn yourself in. Listen.
Do your job.
I ain't on no whole shit though, because like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm realistic.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about me and my aspects of what I've learned about the law. So like I say, not an expert. I'm just giving back all experience. But like I say, if it was me, warrant, guns in the trunk, police on my ass, nigga,
Do your job.
do what you got to do. He there on the clock to do a job. Make that nigga work. That's all I got to say. But at the end of the day, each his own. You got a family. Go ahead and pull over. Throw your keys out the car. Do your thing. That's the right thing. But if you niggas know how to go, you know what I'm talking about. If you know what to do, pull off. That's what I'm telling you. Just
Pull off.
Pull off.
Go hunt it.
Man, you already know you got a warrant. You know you got guns in the car. hit it. It's just that simple. Hit it.
What if that bird in the sky, man? Which is
The only reason I say hit it is because you have nothing to lose. They're pulling you over. You have the warrant. You know this. There are guns in the trunk. You know this. What are you waiting for? Every nigga want to run. This is your opportunity. Do it.
Boy, ain't no way,
My whole
boy.
thing. But if you, like I said,
Boy, ain't no way,
got
boy.
no worries. Throw your keys out the door. Respect or whatever, how you gotta handle that. You niggas chill. But I'm just saying there's a lot of hotheads out here, and I see it's a lot of y'all boys that be having them for example, guns in the car, and then you wanna call niggas like me, or you wanna be connected with magicians, I guess. Nigga, you guilty.
throw the case out for me, bro.
So it's like I can't help you. I can't refer you. I don't know what to do for you. So my whole thing is I would be more proud to talk to you about the situation by saying,
yeah.
give it y'all. Make them work and you put in work.
So for I always like to throw in a little story time, man. What's the craziest situation somebody ever came to you about?
Oh shit. I hate to be like this, but shit be crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Certain people ain't gonna bring dumb shit to you.
Yeah.
A nigga serving time currently reaching out to me to help him with research to get him and his conviction overturned for shooting his old lady.
Oh shit. No.
Now, what I want to say is I'm not against anybody. You say you're innocent. I want to hear you. I want to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But if you telling me that you need somebody to help you and everything in black and white is cut, it's dry as the print.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what are you talking about, dude? You got splatter in places the splatter shouldn't be. So it's like, nigga, you're in a situation where you're pinged to the location when you're saying you wasn't there.
Niggas
There's
watching
nothing to
CSI,
talk about,
man.
Sir, you dug your grave. You need to go ahead like any dead person would. Get in the fucking casket. And prepare for your moment. Cause nigga, you dead. You're dead. You dead.
Better be looking
You
for a
dead.
plea, man.
But it's just like I say, it's same shit like when you're on the road. You learn out here. No matter how old you is, no matter how much money these people got, a lot of people are restarted.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're restarted. It's like they relearning life. They're adults, but they don't know what adults do.
Yeah, exactly.
I get out here on this road every day, bro, and I got to swerve on a bitch. I got to swerve on a bitch every day.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that brought me into law. Car accidents.
Yeah.
My God. Best money you ever made.
That 10K.
It's easy. It's simple. And people are dumb.
Well,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't, it's just like, you got to pick and choose. But there's a million things I can say I could touch on that, interest me in the law field. But
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that kind of intrigued me with the one we was talking about pulling over, I think one of the messed up things about our people is that when we get pulled over, we want to act stupid and ignorant. And it's kind of like this guy already looking for a reason to act up. And then you give him a more reason. So why not be more presentable, be courteous, be nice, be kind, don't be the stereotype.
Because niggas want to be gangster, bro.
Well, nah, that ain't gangster. That's
ain't
niggas
nothing
want to be
gangster about
thug.
that. Ain't nothing gangster about sitting in no car and a nigga standing up over you with a gun and a taser. Ain't nothing cute
That's
about
thug
that.
shit.
Your ass pop.
Yeah,
yeah.
It'd be like, bro, the odds are stacked against us. So why try to get into an arguing match with the police and tell them pussy asshole and all this extra stuff and be extra when he already looking for you to be extra so he could blast you?
Yeah.
You feel me? That's one of the biggest problems I have with my people. Oh, fuck police and man, they always fucking with my niggas and all. They always doing this. They always messing with my people and stuff. No, sometimes police just want to do their job. But but when you make their job difficult, they gonna make your time difficult. So my advice to my people is, so you get pulled over, good evening, officer. Good afternoon, officer. Good morning, officer. Give him what he's looking for to get him out your face as quick as possible. That ain't mean you acting like a hoe, you bitching up or nothing like that. You doing what you need to do to get home, back to your people, back to your family and everything and stuff like that. So don't look at it as, he bitched me or something like that, because that's a lot of problem with our peoples, dog. We too ignorant, dog.
Yeah.
We too emotional. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, touching more on that though, like Bert, what you think about the current state of like Black America? Like I'm just adding on to what he's saying.
The current state of Black America.
Yeah, like how we're
Interesting.
yeah, like how we're holding ourselves, how we conduct ourselves.
I mean, I can speak for a couple viewpoints that I see in my peers.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I mean, I want to say we're doing pretty fair, but then at the same time, you know, collectively, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not. I mean, you know, it's too many people that just refuse to educate themselves. Too many people that refuse to understand the simple.
Yeah.
You know, everybody want to create their own perspective of things. Like, you know, bitch, if you 20, I'm 36, another bitch 40.
Yeah.
The world been living since it's been living.
Yeah.
And you gonna come and say what the fuck gonna go and how you gonna handle it. And then you mad because the odds are against you and it stays against you. And the reality is it's gonna be against you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like those are people that aren't woke. Those are people that aren't living. Those are people that are waking up bullshitting every day. So, you know, it's a certain degree to, like I say, it's based on who you want to entertain. Certain people like that, for example, I can give you. I got niggas that grew up with me since high school, grew up with me since we were kids. Some of them niggas like to hang out at the corner store. Niggas want to drink beer and they there 24/7. Will I hang out with them niggas? Will I talk about our old times? No. Do I have a problem with them? No. But do I care to talk to you? Do I care to feud with you? No to either of them. But I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's too much value to life for you to take life for granted.
Yeah.
And you know, the whole thing is, like, I look at that. You got niggas who still, once I said, in the same neighborhood we grew up in, at the corner store, and 9 times 10, what that tells me, niggas staying at their mama house, staying at their grandma house. Nigga ain't got no Ford structure.
Yeah.
No Ford
You
structure.
ain't got no real business.
But then them niggas at the corner store drunk talking shit about other niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you wasting
Yeah.
life on bullshit, and then you judging people, but they don't want to be judged.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
them type of niggas have to stay away from me because they're dangerous.
Yeah.
They're very dangerous.
Yeah, very.
Those niggas will be, you know,
Ain't got nothing to live for.
They'll
type
be
niggas.
upset about the upside down of their life, and then
Yeah.
they'll see you coming, going to and from the store. Because I can tell you from experience,
Yeah.
you go to and from the store, and because you look like that nigga that don't got no worries, they hating on you.
Yeah.
You know, and them type of niggas that, you know, you might have to pull fire on in front of the corner store.
Hell
So,
yeah.
like I say, it ain't necessarily no problem, but it's the progression. So when you ask me about us as a whole or us as people, you know, like I said, it all depends. It depends on the people that you're interacting with every day.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, if we're talking about my peers, some of them niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
ain't no problem. I just see you for what you is. Maybe you don't see it, but I see it.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
know, like I said, it's hard to say. It's just all based on what you got surrounding you and what's in your area, man. But, you know, niggas that, like I say, peers that I had that I see no structure for or no growth, man, I don't fuck with them niggas. I
Yeah.
don't fuck with them. And them the niggas I stay away from because they have no structure. They don't care.
So touching on that, who taught you how the game basically, like how to conduct yourself and be better, you know, and grow so that you can separate yourselves from those type of people?
Shit, myself. Yeah, myself. I mean, that's why I don't take anything for granted. I mean,
Yeah.
but honestly, you know, I lost my father early. So, you know, a lot of these things I had to learn on my own. You know,
Yeah.
even some of the decisions I made, I find myself now at 36, 37, correcting myself for saying, you know, you a dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's like it's always a growing
It's a process,
It's always a growing
yeah.
process, man.
Yeah.
It's a
So
growing
you went
process.
through a lot of trial and error.
Trial and error and
Shit.
learning from the trial and error. Because, see, that's the whole thing. We all going to have trial and error.
Yeah.
But if you don't choose to learn from your mistakes or your errors, you know, what it's worth?
Exactly.
What's worth? You just going in circles.
And that's something we always talk about, you know, like there's a lot of people that come around and they feel like they figured everything out. They're not willing to accept when they're wrong because you can't, when you have that mindset like, yo, I know everything. I got all the answers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
a ton of shit and I don't have all the answers.
You feel?
Yeah.
I've experienced shit. And I
Yeah.
can touch base on things, but I could still send you to somebody else just for a second opinion. Because
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
Yeah.
I know a lot, but not everything. You know, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, just our people ego as well. You know, ego. Everybody want to be the first to have the news. Everybody want to be the first to prove something right. And then what the fuck do it serve you? What pay do you get? What residuals? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was the first nigga to see a nigga get shot. Great for you. But after about 2 days and niggas questioning you about that shit for 2 days, that shit dead.
Yeah.
But at
Move
that
on.
time, them niggas felt like that was a must. That was important.
Yeah.
You know, and it's more to, like I'm saying, just it's more the stories than what niggas can vividly see right in front of them.
And you
niggas
know-
ain't thinking about families. They ain't thinking about the effects of
Yeah.
what you spread news about just to be the first to spread it about. So
Right.
it's like a lot of shit, you know.
You know, you're so right about that too, man. Like, I remember even in my younger days, like, it's all about violence. Like, that's things that we talk about all the time. When you see somebody get shot, that's the news. Like, but why don't we talk? Like, you know, when I'm around other people, or I should say other races, that's not a conversation that we enlighten. Or if you even start talking about gun violence, they look at you like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, why can't you talk about something more uplifting? Or,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
we could talk about something more lifting, but when it's happening every 5 minutes in our community,
Yeah.
that's something we should.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
That's why I say I
You know?
can't connect with other races outside of me, because they ain't gonna never understand me. It's like I don't really make friends with other races because at some point in time we just gonna our paths are gonna just diverse, because what I'm on and what I'm on, what you on is not gonna be the same necessarily. Like far as like some of my conversations, like we can do business for sure. We can do business with everybody. But far as that intermediate,
like relating, understanding.
you know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel the sense of pandering where they'll see us going through struggles and they be like, damn, man, that's fucked up and all this and that. Then they go back to their highs and like, they don't give no fucks about it because they're like, I don't got to go through this. But
Exactly.
I can empathize a little bit, but it's like, it don't really affect me, so it's not really a big thing to me.
They ain't
But
grow
I'm
up like
sad
that.
about it that it's happening to you. But it's like, well, I'm finna go back over here to my family where we don't even deal with all this, and that conversation get lost. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
me personally, I think it's a waste of time to try to build and connect with people outside my race.
I kind of agree to disagree with that. I get where you coming from, and you know that's in a sense of you never know until you give it a try. I mean, I'm not saying
yeah.
you haven't given it a try, but you got to understand one snood or one person that might have not understood your situation or not being as understanding, because some people don't have a conscience.
Yeah.
You know, some people just okay with being rich or okay with being grandfathered into money, and they ain't got to deal with it, so it ain't a problem. You know,
Yeah.
you got some people that will try and take on and understand it, but for those people, like I say, it's nothing wrong with trying to bring it to their understanding. You know, like I don't know what happened with you and that person, but I can say, you know, I've run into a couple people. I've run into selfish people, like you said, that seems as if they want to know, but they ain't got no solution. And
Yeah.
then you got some people that really want to know, and they want to help you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you want to do a comparison between the two of my own race and whites, I'll be honest with you, white people help me more than blacks.
But it's a layered conversation that, because you got to remember, black people don't have as much resources and have much as opportunity as a white person.
I was just gonna
because
touch on that.
I would say I'm not saying that to say that we stay down and cry about it, but I'm saying the opportunity for a white person is far more. They got far more resources, far more opportunities, and they get more than us. Where we have the same opportunities, but not the way they do. So, shit, little Billy across the state, he grew up with his pops and moms and shit, where they had a establishment. Little John over here, he only had his mama, and she's struggling and stuff, and they had to build their stuff up. But little Billy over here already was built up. You feel me? So they coming from two different backgrounds, and they got two different mentalities. So I'm not saying that to say stay down. I'm just saying that when we say that, well, the white man helped me out more, because I don't heard this before. Well, of course, he has more resources. He's running this shit right now.
Well, I'm not saying in the sense like he helped me out more because of his resources. I'm saying in a sense where some people, opposed to black people, you try and give a story to black people, which I'm not the one that complains, so you're not gonna get a story from me. But black people, I watched it. You can tell another black person's story. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. I feel sorry for you. But then you go to white people, granted, like you said, they may have the resources, but you also got to understand, it got to be within their heart to even give a fuck, to even entertain it, to help you.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't saying that make them a good person. I ain't saying it might not be a guilt trip. But at the same time, I've seen some blacks and some blacks that have received respect as far as being so-called leaders, and those niggas will have certain information, and them niggas will gatekeep. Them niggas will gatekeep until they arrow out of them.
Yeah.
So you got some niggas that's hot, and while they hot, they getting information. They got certain resources or people to use for this and people to use for that, and them same type of niggas will gatekeep until that shit run dry.
Yeah.
Then when it run dry, them niggas coming to you because they don't watch you come up on your own.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just giving examples for my own perspective. I don't watch niggas who done thought they had it all together, and instead of sharing the love or sharing the information at that time and point where you could have made more niggas, more those niggas, you chose to hold that information in, sold up because you ain't know what to do with the money. You ain't know the right thing to do with the money. You spending on hoes, you spending on dumb shit like niggas do.
Well.
And niggas with egos, they got to keep up the persona. They got to keep up the look.
Yeah.
So while you spending and spending, you could have been blessing somebody else with their education. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got 2 millionaires now. Not just you as 1 millionaire, but 2 millionaires. But you want to be the 1 millionaire. Well, now you depleted because everything was dependent on you, and that's how you wanted it. You full control. Now when it's depleted, you looking for the niggas who done got it off the muscle.
Yeah.
The niggas who ain't need your help. The niggas that asked for your help, but they ain't need your help. But you kept an eye on them because you saw how driven they was.
Right.
So, I mean, I ain't saying I'm successful, but it's a lot of things I've accomplished that some of these old niggas ain't accomplished.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's shit crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree with you though, because I receive, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I receive all types of experience with my people. But what I learned with my people is, even though you black, that don't mean you my people. So I say that to say,
I agree that.
it was like a tree shaking elimination that a lot of people I went through, and I realized, no, I may not mess with this black person, but I'm gonna mess with this black person, and I'm gonna look for another black person that just as much as like them or just like me or had the same mentality. So it's not to say, let me go over here to white folks because they just gonna do me right. No, we got black people that do you just as good, but we got a lot of rotten apples and stuff, and we can't allow those rotten apples to overshade what the good apples and stuff like that. So I've been through it all, bro. When I say I've been through it all, bro, man, I'm talking about I had a lot of friends, and I shook down all the way to the bottom, and I still feel high about my people, because when I say my people, I'm not talking about the whole race of black people. I'm talking about the people that's got the same mentality as me when I say my people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say my people.
Yeah, I can agree with that, because I don't feel like motherfuckers who ain't paid attention and just submissive, dismissing life.
Because it's niggas it's black people that's Oreo cookies that never know the black experience. They don't know nothing. You think I'm gonna click with them? Nah, I probably do some business with him, but I know when I talk to him, we can't build, we can't form a relationship far as nothing, but he knows something about computers, so hey, I'm trying to learn computers. He can help me with that. Yeah. But far as like, that person like call a little foxhole or playground buddy or something like that, nah, I can't do nothing with him far as that. So it's just all about finding your people, and your people ain't necessarily gotta be, you know what I'm saying, your homie. This fucked up black person, it's the black person that got the good sense. You feel me when you say my people?
I mean, it can be the black person that got sense, but just the same way I say to other people, it's nothing wrong with us doing it on our own, but understanding, like you said, they have, a lot of whites have a lot more resources. So to exclude them out of certain situations is sometimes barbaric, in a sense, because it's like you forcing yourself to do something when the odds are set up against you. Now, if you got somebody willing to do, like, it's like a cheat code. You got somebody who's willing to help you where it's not up against them and it's not set up against them. Those are the type of people you want to pull in on your team. I ain't saying that, every person is gonna, steal from you or, backstab you in a sense, but it's nothing wrong with having an open mind to an opposite race helping you.
For sure.
I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, if you don't, that's the same like working at a job or employer. 9 times out of 10, your first employer was a white man that owned that establishment. As you tried to go off the muscle, straight out of high school or straight anywhere and become your own entrepreneur, I mean, I'm not saying it won't work, But sometimes a lot of people have taken the step where they had to work a job first before they, stepped out on their own. And that's what I'm saying in a sense, to a degree too. You can't shine out. You can't exclude that in a sense.
For sure.
I get you want to build with your people. You want to do this with your people. But some of our people have back sets, and then finding a whole group that's on the same mindset of you and on the same speed, that's hard, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's hard. So sometimes you got to, understand time is precious. And you got to go with what resources you have in front of you.
Right.
It's okay to weed out what you think is fake and what's real. But, at the same time, if it's business and money, it's on the team. Long as it don't bring no evil around.
Yep.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. So touching on what you were talking about earlier about egos, right?
Yeah.
And we spoke on it. Like, black people tend to have these egos where it's kind of like we can't outgrow what we know. We look at the rappers, we want to put on a chain, we want to, when we get money, we want to do all this extra shit, right? But if you look at white people, like we were talking about, or even some Hispanic people I know who got money, it's like they don't show it, but their money is more in investing and trying to give back to people. That's why they can give resources to their friends who they fuck with, because it's like, it's not about me. It's about building.
It's business.
Yeah, it's about building.
And that's why I say you would be crazy to shut the door on a white man when a white man is willing to help you and he gonna write it off.
No, facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black dude ain't finna write nothing off because, like you said, it's about resources. And even if you do not write it off, 9 times 10 ain't gonna help you because a lot of niggas want to be that nigga.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want to help other niggas be the nigga. See, that's the difference. That's the difference, though.
Yeah, but that's a part of programming too, though. So I think that's one of the things that we were trying to exclude. Like, when I say these things, it's not to make an excuse for black people. It's to say that it's a lot of barriers to how we act, and it was planned. It was all in the system of what they wanted us to do. Pull crab in the barrel, shit like that. Pull the nigga down every time nigga trying to get up. You know what I'm saying? They this all was in they plan. This was, bro. I don't read on this. I don't see videos on this of how they planned for this to happen just like this. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got the mentality like this. Now you're so deep in the hole. Now you're trying to pull them out the hole. It's like they too far gone. So then it's like I gotta let them go and look for more people that's on the same mindset as me. So I'm not saying that to say it's excuse, but I know there are black people that's very selfish, gonna hold the game, not gonna share it, ain't gonna do none of that. But it's a lot of black people that's sharing it, and I know, you know what I'm saying? I don't connect it with them, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I be specific in the things I say when I say, like, I ain't against criticizing my people. Man, we fucked up. We boy, far as emotions, far as how we think about stuff, everything, we fucked up.
Support everything.
All that.
We don't even support each other like we supposed to.
We don't.
Yeah.
Opposed
You know
to
what I'm
other
saying?
races, I mean.
Yeah.
And that was another thing too, just like in regards to the inflation, the living status, well, the living arrangements in a sense, different races know how to move in amongst each other, split the bills, pay the bills.
Asians, yeah.
You put niggas in the same house. One nigga gonna get over on the other.
Drama,
Other
bro.
nigga know this one get paid more than him, and this
What?
nigga could cover it, and I'll catch up with it next month, and then it turn into the next month after the next month, and then
one
niggas
nigga
get killed.
tired of it, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas get killed in the house for playing games.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Niggas can't stay with each other.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's where it started. It started at the house. Niggas
Oh,
can't
for
stay
sure.
with each other, but other races can. That tell you right what you need to know down.
Yeah.
Programming.
Out here come from fucking Cuba. We 10 in the house and everybody get a house.
Everybody know how to stick together
Get a house. We gonna-
until
you
everybody's
gonna buy your house
straight.
first, you gonna buy your house second. That's
Yeah.
how that shit
But
be. We gonna do the
niggas,
same job,
nah.
the same food.
I got to be the first nigga to get the house. I got to be the first nigga to accomplish this. I got to be the first nigga to making such and such dollars.
I ain't gonna lie,
Everything's
Haitians
a
do that though.
competition with niggas though.
Haitians do that building stuff. Like people from the island, because they come from a different background. You know what I'm saying? They do that stuff. Like they'll stay in a house deep, build each other up to the next person get a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's their culture. But we brought up in a messed up culture where we're not taught those things. We're not programmed to do those things. Everything is more of, I want to do things on my own. I don't want you a part of it. let me take all the resources to myself. You know, we're programmed to be very selfish. You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch a lot of niggas that them resources run dry. Them niggas got skeletons in their closet. Niggas around here doing shit they ain't supposed to do, and then they get caught up with the law. You know, all type of shit happening. And then, you know, nigga take the secret right with him to jail.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Can't even bless the hood because the nigga took everything to jail with him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You get me? So,
Hey, real talk, short story. Like, I ain't had nowhere to go. Guess what? I had to tell bro, I need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Stay, you know what I'm saying? Put me in the house with a bro. We good.
Yeah.
I needed that. Where the fuck I want to go at? I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
but see,
That's a relationship.
Nah, but that's y'all have a similar mindset.
I didn't even see that coming. Nigga
You know what
trying
I'm
to make me cry just now. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, though. That just speak, like I say, anything I talk on, I'm going to speak on what I've experienced or what I know I'm capable of. Right?
Yeah.
My whole thing is as a dude, if I got it, I have resources, I've learned it, I've been educated enough to go to school, be put amongst people that are willing to bless me with certain information that I know we are blinded to, I'm going to come back and I'm going to share it.
Facts.
I can't take the information with me in the grave. It don't
Yeah.
do me no good doing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it with my kids. I'm going to share it with everybody. At the end of the day, me sharing it with 1 million people don't shut that down.
Yeah.
It's all based on, because at the end of the day, I still know my people as a whole.
Yeah.
I could get that information to 1 million motherfucking niggas, and guess what? Probably 10 of them going to use the information. Because you know what? You got to read, you got to follow up, you got to put in action. And sometimes that ain't what we do. We just sit around and we look for handouts too.
Yeah.
And that's another crazy part.
Yeah.
That's another crazy part about the situation. I ain't saying some niggas ain't owed certain things, but just the mentality of shit that we live in. Oh, we living in a white man world. Well, if we live in a white man world, how the fuck you expect everything to be given to you?
You feel me?
You a nigga.
You feel
And you
me?
just said it's a white man world, but you still sitting with your hands out.
Yeah.
Help me understand the situation. Are you confusing yourself or are you confused?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's all about growing up. Growing up, stopping the bullshit, being realistic with yourself, understanding what fits in your means, and then moving forward. But my whole thing is learning law.
Yeah.
Best thing I could ever did.
Let me ask you a question. Because all the niggas don't cross you, but you still look out for me anyways. So what made you keep looking out for your people despite what how they treat you or what they did to you in the end?
Man, shit, I'm still trying to build. I'm trying to get better. I don't even think about the losses. Shit niggas done did. I done put money in niggas' pockets. I done fed niggas' kids. You know, so at the end of the day, it ain't got to come back to me. Lord take care of me.
Yeah.
And that's just speaking realistic. I don't even run around here, you know, religious or whatnot. But, you know, honestly speaking, I feel like I'm blessed.
It's a cycle. It's a
I'm
cycle.
blessed.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about nothing. My thing is I'm still trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. So if everybody remember me as a nigga that was blessing everybody
100%,
yesterday, I'm trying to bless you tenfold.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Anything I can get that I can give out, bro, I'm going to do it. And it's, I'm sure it's plenty of people that can attest to it. I don't bless many of people. I don't ask for nothing back.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, dog, that's not what life is about. Life is about understanding we're all human. We're all equal. You get what I'm saying? We're going to go through the same shit. We all bleed. We all cry. We all feel emotions. We all struggle. We all everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who the fuck are you to act any different from people that are just like you?
Yeah. Acting special and shit.
Same shit with work. You know, get it at work. A lot of people don't like to mingle at work, but you know, I just think it's embarrassing that, you know, you can say, hey, I work such and such, and another person, hey, I work there too, and you don't know them. So you just went to a job, clocked in, and you ain't meet nobody. And I get it. Sometimes you can't trust people, but again, you turned around and turned something that could have been a positive into a negative.
Yeah.
And that's something I see our people do as well. We force our own demise.
Yeah.
In a sense where we can grow, but we choose not to grow. We come up with all kind of, oh, they gonna snitch, they gonna do this, they gonna do that.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a job. Granted, you come to it, you can leave it. But to say you've been at that job 5 years and you don't know nobody ever talked to you, what have you accomplished? Being antisocial?
Yeah.
So when you get buried, you okay with just being the pastor, and you might well say you okay with being cremated.
Yeah.
In a sense, you get what I'm saying? Like, who lives a life and don't want to know nobody, don't want to interact, don't want to reach out. See, and them type of people, them dangerous too. You got to stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you as a human to say you don't want to interact? Okay, fine, you ain't got to interact, bitch. Leave the earth.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But don't sit around this bitch like your shit don't stink.
Yeah.
And you ain't dealing with the same shit other humans dealing with, and you ain't got no remorse or no compassion.
Yeah.
So if you feel like it's all about you and it's your world, get the fuck from out of it. But those are certain people I feel fuck it up for our race, and I feel like it's certain people that we are very passive to.
Yeah.
That we need to stop being passive to in a sense. But again, knowing the law, certain things you can't do.
Oh,
certain
God.
things you can't do. Because a lot of these motherfuckers, boy, I feel like these niggas need to be gone.
Hey man,
Niggas
we had
need to be out of here.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's a very powerful conversation, man.
I'm out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm out here, boy.
Of course.
I'm out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If y'all new here, man, it's Bird at Law, man. Tell them where they can find you.
Wherever they want to. I'll just play it. Social media, Bird at Law, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck else the mother shit is. Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man. If y'all have legal trouble, go ahead and hit up Bert, man. If y'all new here, man, these are the type of conversations we have. Give y'all a little humor, give y'all some truth, and I hope y'all, took something valuable away from this. Jerm, you want to leave the people with something?
Yeah, man. Black people, stop being so goddamn emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the demise of us. That's how they control us with our emotions.
Facts, man. T-Row, go ahead and close us out, T-Row.
Y'all already know, man. Stay positive, stay motivated.
Fuck, nigga.
Yeah, we ain't even touch on the holes though. We ain't even touch on the holes.
They got real fast.
Guess what?
They got real fast.
Bring your ass back, nigga. Gucci back, nigga. We ain't touch on the hole. Next time you come.